Welcome to the Bamboo Project YouTube channel. If you don't already know, my name is Donovan Gray. In my last video, I said anybody that wants me to do a video on their city, you can either comment or DM me. Shout out to everyone who is subscribed to the channel. This video is for Adrian, Harvey, and anyone else in the DC, Maryland area trying to find a car to list on Turo. So we just got our first car like, I don't know, about a month ago. And it's going pretty well. It's going better than honestly than I thought it would, to be completely honest with you. We definitely are looking to get another car, but we have to finish the house renovation first. But like I said, we're gonna have a video about, I guess, our first month or probably first month and a half of having the car, and then we'll have an update of how the Turo journey is going. So I'm about to check into DC, Maryland. Let's see what DC, Maryland is looking like. So first, go on Turo.com. And then I will go to a date that is pretty far into the future. The reason being because certain cars will not be available because somebody booked them, let's say for this week or next week, so they won't come up. So I feel like I can get an accurate picture or more accurate picture if I put a date further into the future. So I'm gonna go with February 1st to February 5th. Okay, so right now I'm looking at DC, Maryland. I actually want to go to a map to see kind of like where the lines are for DC, Maryland, or DC, whatever. Okay, so it's Washington D.C. That makes sense. I don't know why I kept putting DC. So I'm looking at Washington D.C. Same cars pretty much come up. So up until this line here. All right, so in this area. All right, let's see what we got. So I see a lot of cars right here in this area. I don't know what that is. That would be in Aura Highlands. I see a lot of cars over there. Don't know how much they're charging, but I do see a lot over here. So I would try and list my car somewhere near there. Well, it's a lot of cars here, honestly. So you're pretty good in any of these places, but I'm just curious. I feel like there's a lot of cars in this very small area right here, and they're very inexpensive looking cars so far, it looks like. Huh. Yeah, it's interesting. So let's see, where would I list my car if I was in DC? Like I said, I would list it either here, obviously in this area right here. So I'm trying to see, you want to be in an area where there are a good amount of cars, but not where it's oversaturated. So people still see your car, but it also isn't overshadowed by everybody else's car. Yeah, I like this area up here, honestly, somewhere up in this area. So I would like to see the car. So first things first is I'm going to go on Carvana for me, because that's how I used to kind of get an idea of what these cars will cost. First, I will go to filters. So there are 200 results here. Okay, that's the first thing. After I click on filters, I will go to vehicle makes, and I have a spreadsheet where I put all of the actual names here. So that way I can just write them in as I go down the list. So I just finished going through the list of all the cars. I'm gonna give you 15 seconds to see what car you think or what brand you think has the most cars in DC. I'm not gonna lie, it's definitely different than New Jersey, which is where I'm at, which is my market. It's kind of cool to see other markets. So I'm gonna go down the list and you can see all of the cars that come up on here. Now I'm gonna give you the top 3 that I've seen so far. The number 1, I don't know if y'all thought this was gonna be it. Number 1 was the Toyota with 68 cars. Okay, 68 Toyotas over there. That's a lot of cars. That's crazy. And then number 2 is the BMW with 46. And then number 3 comes in at 41. And that is the Chevrolet. Very different. I feel like I'm surprised there aren't more Teslas out there. Now, here is the fun part. Now you gotta cut it down a little bit. Adrian, it's for you. Now, there are 2 factors to keep in mind. The first factor is how much do you want to make into your pocket every single month? That's the first question you gotta ask yourself. Then you have to figure out, okay, I want to make X amount of dollars. What will I be able to buy? Those are the two questions you have to ask yourself. What can I buy? How much do I want to make each month? So they got the BMW here, the Chevrolet, and the Toyota. I'm not getting either one of those. None of those cars I would get. Why? Because there's too many of them. I don't want to be in that market. There's too many of those cars I have to compete with. I'm good. I want to be, based off of these numbers, same thing with mine, in the 20 to 30 range. So 20 to 30. I'll even go as high as, 20 to 30, 20 to 35, I would say, for this one. So right now we have the Honda, we got the Hyundai, we got the Jeep, we got the Mercedes-Benz, we got the Nissan, and we have the Volkswagen. Very different from Jersey, very different. Now, something I thought was very interesting, right? As I was going through the list, I had came across this car, right? It's called a, I put a star next to it. It's a Pons, I'm with a P in it. The Polestar, right? Now, these are one of those rare situations where I think there's a market for this car, but there's not enough supply, right? So I'm gonna go back to that car. Honestly, I have never even heard of this car in my life. So shout out to whoever has this Polestar car out there, because it looks like they're doing pretty well. So view one result. They're charging $89 a day for this car, and they currently have 22 trips, and it's a 2021 car. Let's look at this. I don't even know what this is. I've never heard of this. Wow, what type of, is this an electric car? What the fuck is that? Ugh, I don't like the side. It looks like it's like a Chevy with like a, what is that? Like a BMW type build. This is interesting. It's very odd. That's an interesting looking car. Oh my goodness, a lot of stuff going on here. Okay, they got 10 pictures. Okay, this is nice. This is nice. A little bit busy background. See, got you. I can see you in a picture, bro. Shouldn't have that. I feel like I should not see that. Honestly, I don't even know what is being photographed in that shot. Okay, the rims. Okay, the gas. So I'm assuming this is electric. I think that looks like an electric plug, right? Oh, they're going for the Tesla look. Okay, I've never even heard of this car before, and I don't know what this is here. I wouldn't even have put that in there. So you can see our listing in the description below to see how we listed our car. See right here, this is the third Polestar on Turo in the United States. He has 22 trips. His most recent trip was October 30th. Today is November 1st, right? That means that he already had a trip for October 30th, was already done. So between the 25th and the 30th, he had a trip. So that's, like I said, I always say, the more trips, the better. I think long trips are also good, but for studying, to see somebody get a lot of trips lets you know, okay, people are actually looking to get this car. His first actual review. So it was July 24th. So from July 24th to November 1st, he has 22 trips. About 5-6 trips a month. That's a good amount of trips. I think if your car gets booked 5+ times a month, that's a good place. Like your car is in a good spot. Now I'm actually curious to see, how much does this car even cost if I want to buy it on Carvana? Probably can't even buy this used. It's starting at $38,000, and you can lease for $500 a month. I mean, that's not too crazy, you know? Like that's not crazy. Like, oh, $85,000 or whatever. And they have a federal tax applied. Okay, so the reason I brought this up is because sometimes a city may only have 3 cars, and people may think, oh, this car, nobody wants to book it. Then you're gonna look at it and they each have 30 trips. And you're like, damn, each one of these have 30 trips. I should get one. People are obviously booking this car. All right, so we're looking at the Honda, the Hyundai, the Jeep, the Mercedes-Benz, the Nissan, and the Volkswagen. Now, for me, I want to make $100 a day on my car. That's my goal, right? So, or something close to that, 90 up, right? I don't want no $30 a day car, $40 a day car. Put up to $90, right? And now I'm gonna look at these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. So the Honda has 0 cars for $100 a day. It's not a good sign. The Hyundai also has 0. All right. The Jeep, let's see what the Jeep is doing. Come on, Jeep, what you got for me? 8. Okay. I like to see that. I like to see that. Mercedes-Benz has 9 cars that are charging $100, $90 or more a day. The Nissan has 1. Okay, so it's not hitting for me, broski. The last one is the Volkswagen. 0. All right. So this lets me know from we doing either Jeep or Mercedes. Now, Mercedes is going to be a higher or more expensive car. So for people who are trying to, get into Turo, if we don't have the bag like that, I'm going to start off with the Jeep. So let's see what we got for the Jeep. Oh, shit. So 2021 Jeep Wrangler. Okay, 28 trips. All right, 5 stars. 2021, it's got 2 trips. This one has 8 trips. This one has 15 trips. No trips, no trips, no trips, no trips, or at least no reviews. So let's look a little bit deeper and see why these cars got booked out. It's a nice picture. You see, it got the bouquet with the little blurred picture, blurred leaf right there. This picture is okay. Not my favorite. This one's okay. Nah. I mean, listen, you can see who takes the pictures, who gets the money. Like, look at 28 trips. Why they got 28? Because look at the pictures. I be saying it's all about the pictures. So let's look at this person. They probably got mad cars. Nope, not really. 87 trips. Shout out to Maurice. He joined April 2019. Typically responds in 1 minute. Her name is Ruby. And yes, she is aggressive. Heard you, Maurice. Like them girls aggressive. Now, oh, it's an exclusive car for over 30. He has a Toyota RAV4. He has a BMW 4 Series. Okay. 31 trips, 28 trips, 20. Listen, he's doing something right. Listen, he's doing what he's doing. $200 a day and 31 trips. That's the bag. That is called getting to the bag. Shout out to my guy, Maurice. $55 a day for this RAV4. That's probably not bad either. 900. Listen. All right. So that is the Jeep. Now let me just go do a quick check to see how much it would cost to get a Jeep Wrangler 2020. All right, so we go to 2020 actually, for me specifically. And again, this changes for everybody. Like I said, you don't know, you got to check what your Carvana price is. If you know how to finesse a car from a dealer, if you have money to go just buy one, this all changes for you, but at least you can know which car to go and get. So these are the 2020s. Let's start with 2021 first. Newest year. Whoo! That's expensive. Is that what he calls it, the Ruby? Because it's Ruby, is Rubicon? I heard you, bro. Okay. So this car is $88,000 for that one. I don't know what this one is. The Wrangler Unlimited, 3,000 miles. I don't know why this one is freaking 80. That's crazy. This one is $30,000 less because it has what? Why does it cost less? Am I missing something here? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's free shipping. I don't know what this is. I don't know why this is so much higher than this one. Oh, Rubicon 392. Whatever this 392 thing is probably why it costs more. So for me, I would go right here with this one right here. The nice little sport joint. But that's not the Ruby though. The Jeep Gladiator. Okay. That one's not bad. And it's 2020. Oh, let me check. When was the last trip? That's important. I got to check out the last trip. The last trip for this car was October 19th. Now, that's a long time ago. So maybe somebody had the car for a little bit, but that was October is almost 19th. It's a little over a week. So let me see. October he had, wait a minute. October he had 1, 2, 3, 4 trips. That's not bad. Let's see September. One trip. Oh, September. Okay. August has 1, 2, 3 trips. July has 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. I'm not confident in this car, but there's obviously a market here, but I'm not confident. I don't feel like, oh yeah, this is the car to go with for sure. But it's definitely, you can definitely make some money off of this car. And this one only has one. Yeah. Oof. So honestly, if you were to get a Jeep Wrangler, you would probably only be competing with Maurice, it seems like, in DC. So he charges 100, so you could probably charge 100, the same amount. B8. Well, how does this shit get so big? Ours isn't that big. I like that. 29 trips. Last booking was October 11th. And then July 25th. Then July 5th. So yeah, see, honestly, like I said, I don't know. Obviously, Maurice Something about his car people like. Maybe it's the color, probably the pictures, honestly. And it says free delivery. Yeah, Maurice. This is the last one I'm gonna look at, the Jeep Gladiator. Let's see. Shout out to Tiffany, got 42 trips, joined in May. Okay. Shout out to her. October 11th, October 6th. And these comments are long. People like it. That's good. So she must be a good host. The Gladiator was a pleasure to drive. Okay. September, there's 1, 2. It's only 2 trips in September. It's not the best. August only has 1. I want to see how many cars she has. She got a BMW. She got 2 BMWs. How many cars she got? 1, 2, 3, 4. She got 4 cars. She doing all right. She looks like she's doing all right on Turo. Shout out to her. This is my take on the Jeep. I think if you get one, you can make some money. I don't think it's very competitive, but I think there is space to make money off the Jeep. Now the Mercedes. All right, so let's see what we got here. We got the 2015 Benz. We got the 2018 Benz, the E-Class, the S-Class, the CLA. I mean, you could buy some older Mercedes, it looks like, and do all right. This is a 2018. That's kind of old. It's a 2015. Only got 1 trip. I don't know why it's all at the top though. I guess it's S-Class. Pictures are subpar. It's like pictures from This is literally from Carvana. Like, this is how Carvana looks. That's crazy. Take your pictures, bro. Who is this? And they got 3.6 rating. I'm not surprised. Look at your pictures. What is this? I'm not surprised. What is this? What is this? This is why I told you, Carvana. This is why nobody's booking your car, boys. Why you got 3 trips? This is why. It's obviously why. What are people commenting and saying? He charges $147 a day. My lord, leaving the impression of a stolen car. You rented the car. They don't have to talk to you once they leave. That's ridiculous. Look at this comment. That's ridiculous, bruh. That's crazy. I'm not gonna hold you. I would get the Jeep over the Mercedes because these don't even have no reviews. But yeah, for me, if I want to make $9,200 in this area, I would get the Jeep Gladiator or the Jeep Wrangler, the Unlimited. $100 a day. Let's see what we got here for the Jeep. All right, so you're gonna gross between $1,500 and $3,000 a month, right? Actually, what was he charging for that car? Let me go back and check, because I don't think he was charging $100 a day for it. He was charging 100 to 105. Okay, so yeah, between $1,500 and $3,000 is what you would gross. Now, the last video I forgot to put this in the video. I had to go back and then redo it. But Turo takes a percentage out of how much you make. They have different plans. They're insurance plans. So you have to pay insurance, and they take that. That's what the cut is for. So they have a 90 plan, an 85% plan. They have an 80% plan, 75 and 60%, right? So if you are booked out 15 days out the month, this is what you're going to be looking at. All right. Depending on what plan you're on, we're on the 75% plan with Turo. So we would make $1,100 a month, which is not bad. This one's $750. I probably could get away with that. It's $4,700 down. See right here, I would buy this one, this black one, because it's $2,000 cash down to $734 a month. So that's the one I would get. I would get that one. Let's see, $6,700. I want the lowest monthly payments for the car, and that varies depending on your credit and whatnot. So that's what I would get. So that's 15 days. If you're booked 15 days out the month, I don't really know if that's worth it. You'll have to really get more bookings than that. But, you know, that's you're going to have to either raise your plan, which I wouldn't suggest. But if you can get to 21 days, or you can get to, close to 30 days a month, listen, you're talking about bringing home $2,200 a month, or $1,575 if you can get to 21 days. So I think this is the most reasonable. I think if you can get to $1,575, this is what you would bring home after Turo takes their cut. So yeah, right now you're looking at about a $750 a month. $750 a month car note. So I wouldn't suggest getting a car from here if you could afford it. But like I said, you have to get 21 days or more to make this car reasonable. You would profit about $700. That's not including insurance. That's not including maintenance. That's not including gas if you want to move the car around, or any other things you want to add to your car, like a tracking device or a kill switch. So, that honestly, That's rough. So I don't know. You have to find this car for a lower price, personally. But I'm gonna go through the other cars because, like I said, this is why me personally, I'm not really for these expensive cars. Unless I'm, especially not for this price. I'm gonna have to be getting like $200 a day for this. And I'm gonna do 70 to 90, 65 and down. Let's see what we getting for the cars that are in between $70 and $90. So there are 12 Benzes. There's 11 Jeeps. The Honda 3. Jesus, what are y'all doing over here? And maybe the cost of living is different because, bruh, there's no Hyundais for. Come on, fam. Come on, y'all not serious. How much are y'all charging for the Hyundais? $25. The Nissan. Come on, Nissan. Oh, making on you to hold it down. 0, fam. Y'all not dead ass. How much y'all charging for y'all cars? What are y'all doing to me? Like, y'all are killing me with this. So at least the Honda. So it seems like maybe the Honda could be something y'all could do. Jesus Christ. Let's look at the Honda. Bruh. There's three Hondas. Ooh, bro. Yeah, fam. Adrian. Ooh, shit. 65. They got 19 Hondas over here. So that's crazy. It's 19 of these. 19 Hyundais. Okay. The Jeep. 7. Mercedes-Benz. 20 Volkswagens. And then the Nissan from 65 down is 25. Yeah, this is tough, bro. I don't even know if I would be doing Turo out here like this. I'm gonna go by what cars I can make $100 a day from. That's what I'm gonna do. Because obviously this is not hitting for me. There are only 92 cars that are doing $100 or more a day in DC. So I went through all of the cars that charge $90 or more. I am actually very depressed about the numbers I'm looking at on here. Let's see. Let me go for the Toyota Supra. This has 2 trip. Highlander. They're not even really getting booked like that. Bruh. Let me see. What about this person? He's an all-star host. 611 trips. Okay, Joshua. Let's see what kind of car you got, bro. Luxury vehicles. Oh, he has a Range Rover for $75 for a Range Rover? Bro. That's crazy. That's so crazy. That is so crazy. I like his pictures. These are nice. How many cars does he have? A lot. It's not that many. There's a guy over here at 88 in New Jersey. So Tesla model, Tesla. Yep, gotta get you a Tesla. That's what it is. Ooh, 118 trips. This might be promising, depending on, if you $41 a day though, $37 a day. Jesus. 70, 30. Oh my God, they got a lot of trips though. They got a lot of trips, but it's like, damn, bro. This market is telling me you have to get the cheap cars or the really high-end cars. There's no real middle here. And even the high-end cars, you don't make that much on them. So this is the Chevy. There are 11 of them that charge $90 or more. So let's see if this is going to look more promising. The Corvette. Another Corvette. Another Corvette. A Camaro. 180 a day, though, in 19 trips. That's not bad. A Corvette. A Suburban. Okay. Now this might be something. 59 trips, and it's a 2021. This might be something. I'm looking into this one. They obviously like the big body joints out here. Corvette. Tahoe. Suburban. Okay. So something a little bit promising. Let's see what they got here for this one. Yeah, it's booked out pretty frequently. That's good. How much for a Chevy Suburban 2021? Ooh, I like these pictures. Ooh. I might steal some of these. Are these yours? These not even your pictures, bro. I like this one right here. I'm definitely about to steal this one when we go back to let me screenshot that right now. Put that on mine. Y'all gonna see it in a couple of weeks. We gonna have that on there. This is a nice picture. But I think it's because of the outside, not necessarily the inside. But this is nice. This one is nice too. All the lights is on. We have something like that. You could tell this is not from the stock photos. Lord have mercy. It's just expensive too. I mean, this one is decent, right? How much he charge for his though? Charge $141. I mean, that might be able to cover this if you get the 2017 one. That's 800. 2016. Yeah, these shits is. And mind you, I'm going off of Carvana. So like I said, everybody's gonna be different depending on where you get your car at. But at least you'll know how much the car could bring you in. So this one is 141. Let's put those numbers in here and see what we get. So I mean, if you get in 15 trips, you get about $1,500 in your pocket. Your best bet is getting 21 bookings out the month. If you pay $800 a month on the car, then you getting some money. What's that, like $1,300 you get to keep in your pocket? That's a good amount. It's a 2018. You have to put down $7,500. So for you to recoup your $7,500 that you put down, it's going to take you you're talking 13, like 5 or 6 months to even recoup the money you just put down on the car before you even actually make a profit in terms of your cash on cash return. We're talking about a couple months down the line. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. And that's if you're doing this 75% plan. The differences between the plans are the amount of coverage you get. So you get less coverage, less insurance, the higher the plan is that you get. So you're taking a risk with going up. Bruh. Yo, this is crazy out here in DC. All right, so I'm gonna do one more thing to kind of get an idea of what car I would buy. So right now, the only car I feel like I would buy would be the Jeep. I think there's a very good possibility of making a net profit on the car. That's what I think on the Jeep. I'm gonna go back to do this, the cheap cars, because obviously that's what's getting booked out here. $65 or less. 58. What the fuck is this? Okay, so DC obviously is a place for cars that are what's that word that they have for them? Like the compact, small, affordable type cars. You probably not gonna make a killing over there unless you get a couple of these. I feel like I like the Kia. I feel like the Kia is a good bet. I'm gonna look at how many Kias they have. Okay, this one, oh my, $26 a day. Fam, come on now, come on. $26 a day. What is that? Where's my calculator? I need a calculator for this because that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Where's my phone? Is my phone over here? This is my phone. That's crazy. $780 a day. A month. They're making $780 a month if the car is booked out every single day. Every day. How? It's 2020. How? What's the price of a Kia Soul? Because obviously I'm bugging. Because obviously Kia Soul price is what? Let me go on Carvana. Because obviously somebody is lying to me. This is crazy. Y'all are not doing this in DC. I don't believe this. Somebody's running the finesse that I don't know about. That's what I thought. About $400 a month. It's $0 cash down, so I guess you make money immediately. But like I said, you have to be booked out every single day for this car to make $300, possibly, not including insurance. Like, this is crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This is people are losing it over here. Okay, Kia Optima Hybrid. It only has 60 freaking 5 trips. It has 5 trips and $60 a day. Oh my God. A Kia Optima. When's the last time they got booked out? Oh my goodness. Their last trip was, how many trips you got? 331. That's good. It was September 19th. They don't even have that many trips. They don't even have that many trips. How many cars Alan got, bro? Come on, Alan. 1, 2, 3. How many? Come on. Tell me you got a lot of cars, Alan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, he has 18 cars. Bruh, that's what you gotta do out here. You gotta get 18, 20 cars that make you $100 a month or $50 a month and just freaking go crazy with them. He has a Jeep Wrangler 2021 unlimited for $59 a day. The other guy is come on, fam. This is crazy. What is happening out here? Nah, y'all are, bro. I'm about to rent a car from DC and drive it back to Jersey. Like, y'all are crazy with these prices. Oh my God. What's another one? Because this is getting ridiculous at this point. Let's look at the Ford. 2013, so I guess. Oh my God. Y'all are kidding me. No way. There's no way. Unless you get these cars for free, unless y'all, like I said, if y'all buy these cars off of like Facebook Marketplace for like $2,000, then possibly. You don't have no car payments, still gotta pay insurance, which is probably gonna be like, you know, maybe $100 to $200 a month. That's the only way it seems like you can make any money with Turo in DC. Or unless you have a high-end, maybe like a Tesla, the high-end Teslas. But for the average person in DC, bro, I wouldn't even waste my time doing Turo. Like, I would not waste my time. I wouldn't do it to myself. Look at the Lexus. Yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. Somebody got to do something about this. 30, and what's the cost of living in DC? I feel like it's not even cheap. Come on, fam. $36 for a 2020 Lexus? You know what? Just for shits and giggles, I'm going to go and look at what this same car would cost in Jersey. They double in the price, triple in the price. This is a 2018. It's a 350, right? So I guess that's different. What's this one? This one is a, but I don't even say if it's what it is. It might be a 350. It is a 350, and they charge $36, $43. What are we doing? And then look at this one. This is in New Jersey, $98 for the same car from 3 years ago. Come on, what are we doing out here in 2011? You got a 2011 car on here, right? And you make more money from a 2011 car in New Jersey. Look how old 20, that's 10 years ago. Come on, fam. Y'all not serious with this shit. Okay, so that's my verdict. Okay, so I have come to a decision on DC from the information and the data that I just looked at. I would not recommend people to do Turo in DC unless you are going to buy a high-end car like a Audi, a BMW, a Jeep Wrangler, a Tesla. Those cars are the ones I would recommend getting. If you're not going to get one of those, I don't think it's worth it to buy and list your car on Turo unless it's your own car. If you have your own car and you want to make some extra money, by all means, list it on Turo. If you want to start a business with Turo in DC, just Turo. Maybe if you want to do, some people like to have their own rental companies or whatever, but this video is about Turo people. If you want to start a Turo business, you're going to have to get an expensive car. So I recommend for those cars, I recommend a Chevy Corvette. BMWs are up there. Okay, so we are at the end now, and I have my picks for DC. These are my recommendations from what I've seen looking through the data. Get a convertible, right? Get you a convertible. In the picture, show it's a convertible. Those seem to make money in DC. That's number one. Number two, get you a Tesla Model S. It don't have to even be new. It could be an older version, older model. Those make money. You can charge, like, it seems up to like $165. Some people charge a little bit more, but I think you could get comfortably like $165. The Tesla Model S and the Tesla Model Y, the big ones, those are going for closer to $200 a day. Those are the cars I recommend getting if you're going to do Turo in DC. So listen, you already know, if you want me to do your city, hopefully I save somebody from buying a car and then losing a lot of money and hating themselves and getting themselves into a situation where they're like, damn, I should never have got this car in the first place. You could DM me or you could comment the city you're in and I'll do your city. But with that being said, Bamboo Project out.